Hello. Today I thought I would talk about some of my favorite blushes from 2023 that I have tried and loved, and just thought I would share some of my thoughts on some of the different things that I did try within 2023. I'm going to start off with liquid and cream blushes. I tried the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand blush. These are beautiful. I think they look very glowy, which I do not mind. And they just look so beautiful on the skin. I have the shade Candlelight, Berry Radiant, and Rosé You Slay. I think these are just stunning. I think they blend out really easily, they build up nicely, and overall I think these are wonderful blushes. I also tried the Hard Candy Face Off blush. This is a luminous blush, and this is in the shade Be Real. I think this is also a beautiful blush. I don't notice it as radiant as the e.l.f. Halo Glow blushes are, but I do think it is beautiful on the skin, and it is one that I have reached for quite a bit this summer and even into the fall. Next is one I just recently tried, but I have heard a lot about, and this is the Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Liquid Blush. This is in You Got Me Blushing. I think these are really pigmented, and they blend really beautifully. I usually set my blush and all of my face with powder after applying cream products, just so they have a little more longevity, and these set really beautifully, and you could still see the color beneath it. Same as the Radiant, like the Halo Glow blushes. I found the same thing. Next, I tried the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blush. I have tried Hope, Happy, Virtue, and Wisdom. I also tried Joy as well. That was just a small sample that I had gotten. I think these are so pigmented and so beautiful. They blend out easily. I don't care to blend them out with a brush. That is just not how I care for blending my liquid blushes out. But with a sponge, I feel like they just look so stunning on the skin. These I think are one of my favorite products I've tried this year, and I'm really glad that I did try them this year. Last but not least is the Essence Baby Got blush. I have three of these. One is 02 Peaches and Cream, 030 Rose All Day, and 010 Tickle Me Pink. I think these are amazing blush products. The price you pay for them is amazing for how good the product is. The packaging isn't the greatest, and I did notice some of these were broken in the store, but I think the lid still stays on when I've put it into my makeup bag and went places. It just blends so easily. It's something that I would definitely buy again. I also feel like they last quite a while, and they smell like watermelon candies, so to me that's a wonderful thing, but some people may not like that, so I am just letting you know that. But I do think these are amazing, and I am very happy to play with them and try them. I think a lot of Essence blush products are amazing. To be honest, I haven't had one that I haven't liked, so there is that. So next I'm going to talk about ColourPop, as these are kind of like a hybrid, I guess. They're a powder and a cream kind of, I think, together. But the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek, these blushes are amazing. I have a few different shades. This is Brute Flute, this is Vole. I'm not sure if this is still available. This was a while ago this was brought out, but I love the shade, so, and one I have used quite a bit. I also have Georgette and Drop of a Hat. I think these blend out so beautifully. They look gorgeous. I feel like these are, they're like a powder but a cream all at the same time, and really and honestly, until you try them, the texture is hard to explain, but I do think they are so beautiful on, and they're a product I have not found anything like. So now I'm going to start talking about some of my powder blushes I have tried this year. So for my powder blush that I've tried, I wanted to talk about one that I had heard good things about, which is the Quo Beauty Blush. I have this in 3 shades. I have it in Sunkissed 96, which is this one. I have the shade Brown Sugar, which is that one, and Sparkling Rose 2, which is that one. I will say these are a little harder to open, so that could be a deterrent for some people. This is a brand from Shoppers Drug Mart, and this is their brand through Shoppers Drug Mart. These blushes are beautiful. They apply so easily. They look so good on the skin, and it is one that I feel like it isn't talked about. I think the packaging could be part of the reason that some people wouldn't buy it, is just because it is a little harder to open. But the blush within is gorgeous. So next I chose the Milani Baked Powder Blush. This is in 05 Luminoso and 03 Berry Amour. I have tried all of these that are available here where I am, and I think these are gorgeous blushes. I just decided to pick 2 shades that I thought were my top for the year, basically, but I think every single one of them would probably be my top, and I would never stop talking about them. So I just decided to pick 2, but I think every single one is so beautiful. They are stunning on, and I love these blushes, and I would like to try more of Milani's makeup after trying that. Next, I decided to talk about the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush. I narrowed this down to 5 favorite shades, but I tried every one of them and I do enjoy them all. Some of them I have to be a little more cautious and careful how much I use for the darker, more berry and or reddish pink shades, but I chose the ones that I felt were my top favorite. And this is the shade 05 Pretty Peach, the 02 Pink Flush, 01 Shimmery Rose, a 07 Cool Coral. I think this is very similar to a blush I had from Hard Candy, but has been since discontinued. Sadly, it was my favorite blush forever. I literally have the smallest amount in a pan left that I keep trying to shade match with. This is the closest I have gotten to that. And it's just such a beautiful blush. This, I think, is the most unique of the shades that they brought out of this. This is the color 03 Goldie Cassis. This is a beautiful purpley pink kind of blush. It just looks so stunning, and it is just a perfect blush to me. Last I chose from Essence was the Essence The Blush in 20 Bespoke. This didn't come to Canada for a bit in this shade, and when it did, I had to grab it. I had heard so many people talk about this shade, and I think this is a beautiful blush shade. It is more of a warm toned blush, but I think it just looks so stunning on the face, and it just adds just a glow and a touch of color to the face. And I grab this quite often if I'm doing a warm toned orangey eye kind of thing. I grab this, is usually the blush I will grab. It just is perfect. So next I'm going to talk about some blush slash highlighter duo palettes. Okay, so this is a newer to me palette. This is the Sugar Frosted Cheek palette from ColourPop. I have another one of these blush highlighter quads. I just cannot find it. I put it aside somewhere, and now I have no idea where. I hide things on myself. Yep. Because I even have a planned look I was going to do with it, so I don't know where it went. But this is what that looks like. I think this is a beautiful blush. I am wearing this shade and this shade today. This is the highlighter, this is the blush. I think this is a stunning, easy formula. I actually went away, and this is one of the face palettes I grabbed, and sometimes I would just use this shade in the inner corner, and that would be all I would do. And it was just such an easy blush to kind of do a simple makeup look with, and it blends out easily. So I just wanted to include the blush palettes from ColourPop that I tried. This is Sugar Frosted, and this is Extra Glazed. I think these are really beautiful. I enjoy the formula. I think the highlighters are really pretty, and I enjoyed using these. They were perfect to travel with, and they were a great assortment of shades. Like this one's more of a warm tones. And this one I would say is a little more cool, maybe warmish cool, but I enjoyed using both of these palettes. For blush, these are newer to my collection, but I actually think they are really wonderful. So I just wanted to add that in. Okay, there we go. Next, I chose, and I had to choose, the NYX Professional Makeup Greetings from Barbie Land, Barbie the Movie cheek palette. I think this is such a beautiful formula. The packaging isn't, I guess, the most expensive, and it does kind of look kind of drugstore, but the formula inside is so amazing. It blends so easily. The pink shade is very bold and bright, but it isn't hard to work with. The same as the orange here. Like, to me, this is a stunning orange. Maybe orangey neutral shade of blush, but it blends so easily. The highlighter is stunning. It does look like it would be too dark for me, but it actually does look really good, especially in the summertime. So this I had to mention. I just think it is such a great palette for the face. Last, I chose the Melt Cosmetics Cream Blush Light and Highlight from their Disney Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, the Christmas Town collection. And this is in Deadly Nightshade. This is the first time I've tried their cream blush and their cream highlighter. I think these are beautiful. There is a shimmer in the blush, but I actually enjoy a shimmery blush. I think it's very beautiful on. The highlighter I don't care for here because I feel like it breaks up my lip product, especially if it's a lipstick. But I do think this is so beautiful on the skin, and it's just gorgeous. The packaging is also really stunning. To me, they hit it out of the park with this collection, and I had to mention this. Last is a hybrid, I guess we could call it. It's a face and eye palette, but the blushes and highlighter are amazing, so I'm gonna just grab that. So this is the Disney Fantasia Storybook palette. This is from One Size. I think some of the blushes are very pigmented, and I have to be very gentle with them. But these I would mix together. This I would mix together. This one here I will say is a little too deep for my skin tone. I did try to make it work, but it is just a little too deep. Even mixing them together, it's just a little too much for me. But as an eyeshadow, it would probably work best. I think the highlighters up here are stunning. And I feel like this was a fun palette. It also has that. So I thought that this was a pretty blush and highlighter kind of thing. That concludes my blush and face palettes that I've loved for 2023. A lot of these I'm going to continue to use. I plan on buying possibly more shades of some of them, just because I do love the formula so much, and I know I'm gonna use them as much as I possibly can. But yeah, let me know what your favorite blush was from 2023. I hope you have a wonderful day. I thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.